I'm finding my Garcia Vega, coming live from 10,000 hours later. Yeah, my self-belief is how I choose to get around life. And if you stay down, this is what it sounds like. Stay down with my homies, got an awesome team. Studio is looking like we bought a fog machine. Got Atlanta feeling like we in the Netherlands. Rap game veterans, only getting better. It's nothing I remember. My bank was Evisu jeans. I would squeeze each dollar to the eagle screams. I was born with superpower only he could bring.
Yo, Jason here from HustleMode. What I wanted to talk about today was, what I want to talk about? Patience. Patience. So I just actually put a Facebook post up, and it's going to be a little bit of, it's going to intertwine with it. So the Facebook post I just posted, and if you're not following me on Facebook, do it. Go follow me on Facebook because I post a lot of good shit on there. A lot of dumb shit too, but you know me. So basically what we were talking about is almost patience, but the post was, it was about how I'm doing quite well for myself financially, right? Like, you know, quite well for myself. Who knows what that is? That's defined by me, and yourself is defined by you, right? But I feel like I'm doing quite well for myself, but at the same time, I continuously get the feeling that I'm almost disappointed in myself. 12 months ago, I was making $600 a week. Now, I'm almost 10xing what I used to make, which is amazing, right? So I'm forever grateful for where I am today. But the thing is, I'm also disappointed. Continuously feel like there's something more that I could be doing, you know, there could be another level that I'm at. And I feel like that is a trait with a lot of entrepreneurs. We always feel, you know, we have a goal and we hit that goal, and all of a sudden now we forget where we used to be and with where we are now, and we're kind of like, oh, but I want to be up here. And that goal is always changing, right? Always forever growing. So there's a couple of things that makes me think about. It makes me ask why. Why is it that we're never settling? I strongly believe that is why we are becoming the top 1% of the world, right? Because whenever we hit a goal, it's no longer good enough. You have another goal to hit. We have found where we want to be, and now we've seen bigger and better. So I believe that the top 1%ers are always striving for better, and whenever we get where we want to be, we always want to be higher than that. We want to be better than that. And I believe that's what makes us the top 1%, because we're always striving for better, right? We're always trying to become better than what we are right now. And that is great. We should always be grateful, but always insatiable. Have that hunger that can never be tamed. And that is what will push you on, because we do not settle. We are the top 1%ers. We are phenomenal, and we do not settle for anything in the entire world. That is why we are great. That is why we are phenomenal. That is why we are unstoppable, because we never, ever settle. And that in itself is amazing. But then you've got this paradigm of like, oh, but I'm not moving fast enough. This comes back to patience. As Tony Robbins says, many people overestimate what they can do in 12 months, but underestimate what they can do in 10 years. Understand, you do not need to make $1 million in 6 months. Just because Mark Zuckerberg or fucking Snapchat or Instagram all made $1 billion in such a short period of time. That doesn't mean that because you're not making $1 billion in 6 years, 10 years, doesn't mean that you're not gonna do it one day. So don't define your journey by this, but give yourself the ability to have patience. You do not understand how quickly something can build up once you've given it patience. I went for 4 to 5 years without making a single dime from online, but I had patience. I knew, I had vision. Like Conor McGregor says, you know, if you visualize, you do not underestimate the power of visualization. He says that he used to visualize whilst he's rolling down the road in his piece of shit box. He used to visualize rolling down Vegas in a, what was it? It was in a, it was in a Rolls Royce or some shit, or like a top down Rolls Royce, something like that. But he used to visualize it. But he had the patience. He knew that he was going to put in the hard yards, and that's where that patience builds up. An opportunity meets preparation, and that's when you're going to be successful. But please have that patience and realize that it does not matter how long it's going to take to do something. Understand that if you keep going, you have that patience, and you allow yourself that time period, and you don't define your journey by somebody else's, and you keep visualizing where you want to be, and you never lose track of that. You're always striving for more, and you're always being insatiable, that one day you're going to be in a place that you're going to reach new heights. You're going to be in a place that only people can dream of.
I could read through people, I could see through things. I'm not 17, I'm in the game now. I smoked under Chief, blessings rain.